Welcome to Eating Well with Chrystal. The temperature outside is below 40 degrees, sunny but cold. We like to stay inside and enjoy our Christmas music-infused indoor time. But nothing is better than a warm and a nourished soup that will comfort the winter blues and reboot the energy. Chicken soup is known to help fight the cold, battle off the viruses, and build a stronger immune system. Plus the added in superfoods, the mushrooms, and the sweet potato noodles, the goji berries, provide additional dose of multivitamins and antioxidants to boost your energy level and fight against aging. It is one of the favorite dishes in my family, especially in the winter times. If you're looking for how to cook, nourish, and flavorful soup ideas and how to pair food together for a nutrition-balanced meal, let me show you this chicken mushroom soup step by step and the whole dinner that goes well with each other for a satisfying eating experience. Now let's get started. First step is to prepare the ingredients. I use about 2 pounds of chicken thighs with bones in for its juicy, tender taste, a handful of sweet potato noodles to add the light and chewy texture. Dry should take mushrooms to add rich flavors to the soup. Of course, the 3 pillars of Chinese cooking: ginger root, garlic, and green onions. The spices include orange peels, peppercorns, star anise, dry chili, and crystal sugar. Take a handful of dry mushroom out of the bag. Soak in water for at least an hour or until it softens up. Rub and squeeze in the water to release the dirt. Drain the water and rinse again. When it is clean, cut off the bottom stems. Set aside. For the sweet potato noodles, take a handful out of the bag. Soak in the water to soften. Because the string is going to be too long to soak completely under, you can wet part of the noodles by pressing them down in the water. Then either use your hands to break them down to shorter pieces or use a scissor to cut them short. This soaking step will shorten the cooking time later. Then we're going to work on the chicken thighs. Chop the chicken thighs into smaller pieces around 1 to 2 inches. Leave the bones in. You can use the whole chicken. The only downside of a whole chicken is the chicken breast meat in the soup will be most likely dry and tasteless, while the chicken thigh, on the other hand, will taste tender and flavorful. Choose with your own preference. Chop up 1 piece of green onions, 1-inch long ginger roots, and 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. Now we are ready to cook the chicken. Cast iron Dutch oven is ideal to make this soup. Use medium heat to slowly heat up the pot. Pour 1 tablespoon cooking oil in. When the oil is hot, drop a few pieces of crystal sugar in. You can also use table sugar if you don't have the crystal sugar. Let the heat melt the sugar, and it will turn to this brownish color. Then carefully drop the chicken meat in to avoid splash. Mix it well and let it cook in high heat until most of the chicken changed color. No more pink. Then pour 1 tablespoon cooking wine to eliminate the meat odor. Half tablespoon dark soy sauce to coat the meat with brown color. 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce to enhance the taste. Mix. Then add a few pieces of peppercorns, orange peel, dried chilies, star anise. Mix again. Then add in ginger roots, green onions, and garlics. It started to smell really good with all the herbs and spices. Stir to mix it well. Now it's time to add enough warm water to soak the meat completely under. Bring it to a boil with high heat. Then close the lid and turn the heat down to medium. Let it cook for 30 to 40 minutes. When the time is over, we can add in the secondary ingredients. First, taste the soup, adding some salt little by little to adjust the taste. Don't oversalt the soup. Then start to add in mushroom. Close the lid and let it simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes to help the flavor of the mushrooms sink in. Then we're going to add in the sweet potato noodles in. Stir. Then close the lid and let it cook for another 4 to 5 minutes or until the noodle is soft but not lose its chewy texture. Then we move on to the final taste and adjust before we turn off the heat. I like to add a spoonful of vinegar to the simmering pot for a richer taste. It also helps to break down the cartilage in the bones. Taste the soup, see if you need a little bit more salt. The last to add a spoonful of dry goji berries. The red color of goji berries make the soup look even more pleasing. You can turn off the heat now and let the remaining heat to soften the goji berries. This is one of the benefits of Dutch oven. The thick wall of the pot will not only retain and distribute heat evenly, but also remain its heat longer than a regular wok or pan. Now we come to our final step, garnish. Transfer the soup out to a big bowl. Chop up 1 to 2 pieces of cilantro and sprinkle on top of the soup to add another layer of freshness. This soup is a little bit on the heavy side. It is better to pair with veggie side dishes, such as the cucumber slices, tofu, and the grape tomatoes to balance out the thickness of the soup. I also cooked this multi-grain rice, which added different color to the full meal. This is what my dinner looks like. Grab a spoon of flavorful chicken soup with mushroom, sweet potato noodles, and goji berry. Have a bite of purple rice. The chewy tofu strings, and the natural flavor of the tomatoes and cucumbers. A very satisfying, healthy, and delicious meal. Do you like this chicken mushroom soup recipe and the full meal? Try it out on your cold winter days to nourish your body and warm your soul. It is December of 2020 now. We've been through a rough year. Here I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a better, happier New Year. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.